Hello, this is Carrie again, and I have another video for you today. Today, I will be doing a review and unboxing of the portable painter. There is a subscribe link down there. So let's get started. First, I want to thank Steve at the Portable Painter for sending me this for review. And second, let's get to the unboxing. It comes with this nice tissue. Oh, this is a really nice packaging that it comes with. The portable painter is a travel palette. And if you've seen me on Instagram, you know that I have been struggling to figure out how to paint specifically at Starbucks. So I saw this and he kindly agreed to send me one for review. Let me open this up and see how this goes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up and we're going to go through our first impressions together. And then after that, I will pause, I'll take it out, do some painting on the road, and then I will come back with my final assessment. So this is hands-free, and it comes with some directions, and I think I know how it works. So this comes off. Oh, this is a nice little metallic piece right here. Oh, this is nice, really. I wonder if that's magnetic, so you can clip that onto something. Then these are two water cups. One water cup and two is usually what I work with anyway. And then you open it up. Hold on, I think there's a hinge somewhere. All right, and opens up this way. So I think you can use it just like this, but I think we're gonna put the. All right, so this is pretty easy to do. I'm not gonna force you to watch me do the second one, but these are regular palettes. I did want to see, hold on, I think we will have to sit there and watch me do the second one. All right, this is pretty easy to do. Oh, that's pretty easy to do. I do want to see how it fits. How it fits some regular palettes. These are just some regular Daniel Smith, and I'm just gonna do one while I have you here. And then for the rest of these, I think I will just fill them in with the included palettes, which I think will be a better fit. So this kind of sort of fits, but not really. I think it really depends on where you get yours. So where you get your little palette things, but this one doesn't really fit. So I am going to have to use the included palette that's in there, at least for this one. I will leave it at that, and I will take this out, use this, and then we'll be right back with my, complete review on how it worked. All right, I am back. I've taken this out in the field a few times now, and I'm ready to give you guys a full review on these. This thing has so many features. I don't think I went over all of them when we first looked at it, so we're just going to go over all the features again. Once again, you get the two cups, which is what I always use, and it's fairly easy to put them in. So, and then they have the little logo printed on here. You can see the logo printed on here again. And once again, they open up, and then you get all these mixing areas. There's a lot of mixing areas. The other thing that I really like is that this will stay in a number of different angles. So I normally have the one facing me all the way to the bottom, and the one that's a little bit ways, I just have it a little bit elevated like this, and one of the 3 levels that it goes up to. So I usually have it like around there so that it's easy for me to see. And then I got my 2 cups of water. It does, once again, as I said before, it comes with 12 half pans, 12 empty half pans that you can fill in with your 2 paints. What I actually did with most of these is I took the half pan that I had already filled into a different half pan, since they don't really fit in here, at least not all of them, is I just took them, and let me show you. I just took them, hold on, let me lift this out. So just to show you, I just took it from, like this was in whatever half pan it was, and then I just took a Swiss Army knife and I ran it along the edges, and I just picked up the the dried half pan and just put them in here. And that's what I did. And it works really well that way. And then that way you can take your other half pan, you rinse out the other one, and you can still use that paint that was in whatever other half pan you had. So that's what I did with this one. The other thing that you get is you get this double-ended brush. The double-ended brush is supposed to, when you first saw me open it, it has it comes one-sided and this one comes inside of there, but I actually have a tendency to over tighten things, so I actually over tighten this and don't have the strength to untighten it to unscrew it back. So for me it's mostly been like this, but I've still been traveling with it. I just wrap it around some paper towels or just put it in something, and it stores right here when in use, and I actually found it to be really useful. The only thing to be careful about is, you know, like when you're going back and forth, when you're going back and forth, sometimes like right here will get a little wet on my hands, but that's not really, you know, it's not a big deal for me. But if it's a big deal for you, then you might want, you know, to get a different brush solution. But for me, I found that it was okay. So there is that, and it stores right here. That's the other thing. These retail for around $30, although I saw them, if you go to Steve's Indiegogo page, and there'll be a link down in the description below of his Indiegogo page, you can get them, you know, in various sorts of deals. I think still, the deal that I was really looking at, I think was $60, and you get 3 of them. That's the deal that I was looking at because I want to be able to... Why now? Anyway, because I want to be able to have more than one, since I was able to just scoop it out like that. I kind of want to use this for my other half pans, sets. So there's that. Let's see, the 2 water cups with double-ended brush. Okay, so there's that. So I'm gonna pause right here, and then you'll see me take it out on one occasion, and then I will be back with my final thoughts on this.
I hope you guys can hear me and not just the music in the background, but I'm at Starbucks at one of their little tables, and I have been playing with the portable painter, and I must say that I am really enjoying it. Hold on, let me see if I can show you guys. I just painted some swatches, and did a little miniature sketch. But I have so far really enjoyed it, and it's a lot of fun. As you can see, it's really quite nice and easy to use on these tiny Starbucks tables, and I always have a problem with using these. I'm going to try to do some coloring on a coloring book, and let you guys know, but I am extremely impressed.
So as you guys saw in that video, I really enjoyed it. I took these out to Starbucks, which is the main place that I really enjoy taking them out to. And I was quite happy with it. I was able to do all the work that I needed to do. I was concerned when I first got it about losing this bit. I never lost the bit. I just put this bit into my purse when I took it out, and that was fine. I took this brush out. I did all of this actually with using just the stuff that came in here. The only other thing that I did is there were some sections where I used a slightly smaller brush. So this comes with a size 5 on one end, size 4 or 5 on one end, and the size 2 on the other. And so there were some parts where I used the size 1 or size 0 here, but this was all done entirely with just this set. And so as you can see, it's completely usable and really very nice. I was extremely impressed with it all over. Like, there was just so many of the nice features that I was impressed with. A lot of things that I didn't notice right away, that you notice like after you've been using it for a while. Let me show you some things that I didn't notice when I first got it, and when I first showed it to you guys, that I noticed like after I was using it. So one thing that I noticed that I didn't notice right away is the fact that even though I open it and close it like this, there are some little tabs right here. You can see, I hope you can see these little tabs to help you get it open, but I mostly just do it like that. But so if you want to use those tabs, you can. The other thing that I noticed is the fact that this was designed so there's only one way to put it back. So if you try to put it back the wrong way, it won't go. So there's really only one way to do it. So it's completely foolproof. You could do this totally if you're drunk. Not that I advise painting and drinking at the same time, but if you want to paint and drink, you totally can. So there's that, and then you can just slide it right out and put it together. Like I said, overall, I am extremely happy. I would like to get more of these. They, like I said before, they retail for about $30, but I really want to get, he has like a number of different offers, and I don't know how long they last, but I want to get a set of 3. I think 3 is for either 60 or $50, and I want to get the 3 and maybe keep one and give 2 of them away so I can have another one, because right now what's in here is my Daniel Smith paints, but I want to scoop out some of my Sennelier paints and put some in one of these, or just make another palette and put some in here. The only other thing that I would really change is maybe I would like to see a 14 palette, a 14 half pan version, because I am an overweight American. So when I was putting this in, it doesn't really sit on my thigh, but it does sit, obviously I can put it down on the table, but since I'm an overweight American, it doesn't really fit in my thigh. So I figure like a 14 palette one a 14 half pan one would give me, more paints, but also would probably fit in my thigh. The way that it is intended. Let me show you on the box how he has it. See, like this is how it's supposed to work. But since I'm, like I said, overweight American, it doesn't really work. So I would like to see like maybe a 14 half pan version at some point. But otherwise, it's really nice. It is about the size of your cell phone, which is kind of surprising because it has so many features. And I can't show you that because actually I use my cell phone to film all my videos. So I can't show you the size of the cell phone, but let me show it to you with my hands. And actually, if you want to, you can actually use this as a travel palette without the cups if you want to get it super small. The only reason it's moving around right now, they do move around a little bit when you first put them in. But as you use them, you saw that this one had paint on the bottom. Like as you use them, paint will get stuck in there and it will hold it like a kind of glue. The only reason it's sticking out for me is, like I said earlier, is I used a half pan. I used the Swiss Army knife and I scooped out all the half pans like this, and I set them aside and I, washed this all. So that's something that you can do too. I only did it because I really like a super clean half pan, and these are really super clean palette area. These paints are really strong. These are Daniel Smith, so these paints are going to be staining. I didn't do a magic eraser before I started using them, but I think if you do, then they may stain less. But either way, it's not a big deal. It's not, like the only thing that I have to do now is I have to remember what colors I used and then try to, use it in the same area so that they don't get, like really black. But otherwise, like these are really just minor issues. Otherwise, I'm extremely happy with it. Like I said, I want to get more of these. I want to purchase there's special offers. I'm probably going to purchase the biggest set I can afford. And probably give some of these away because I am extremely happy with these. These are great for, especially for adult coloring when you're just learning paints and you don't want to have too many colors. Like I have a set with 24 colors, and I found it to be overwhelming when I'm first starting out. So especially if you're starting out, this is a perfect number of paints to travel with, though I would like to see 14 because I like 14 a little bit better. Because the way that this is set up right now, I'm only going to be able to have one green, and I really would like to have 2 greens. That's like I said, these are very minor issues. Overall, extremely happy. Let me once again put this back for you. This totally fit into my small purse, and I was very happy with that because then I was able to take the small purse with the, if you don't over twist the brush, you can fit the brush in there, and then you're good to go. With this, like this, with everything already included, and then all you need is your coloring book or your paper, and then you can travel like that, and you can just take it out and color. And what I did at Starbucks is I just went to the bathroom, I filled these up, and it was perfect. So overall, extremely happy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comment. Tell me what your favorite color is for a travel palette. What's the one color you cannot travel without? And I will see you guys next time. Bye.